to the Legal Prep Charter Academy's 2023-2024 Employee Benefits Overview. Video will review the medical options with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, the dental and vision options with Guardian, and also the life and disability through Guardian. There's also an EAP program, which stands for Employee Assistance Program, free of charge to you, and information on the Flex Spending account available to you at Legal Charter. Is Open Enrollment. Open Enrollment is the one time of year to verify your personal benefits information, make any changes you wish to your plan elections, and add or remove dependents. Your next opportunity to make changes to your existing coverage without a qualified life event will be next year at next year's Open Enrollment. Some examples of qualifying life events are getting married, divorced, or having a baby. If any of those events occur, please let HR know within 30 days so you can make changes to your plan. Also, this year, Open Enrollment will run from November 6th through the 15th. Let's review your medical benefits. And options available at Legal Prep. The first one we're going to talk about is the HMO plan. The HMO plan is on the Blue Advantage network. When for your day-to-day services, if you get sick, you would pay $20 for your office visit copay. That primary care physician will refer you if you need to see a specialist, in which you would pay a $40 copay to that specialist. Urgent care with the HMO is covered at 100%. And preventative is also covered at 100%. So these two items should be no charge to you. This is a zero deductible plan. This is most excellent. And the out-of-pocket, which is also considered to be your worst case scenario, is $1,500 for the calendar year. This is considered a platinum and very excellent plan. There is a $150 copay for emergency room, which is practically unheard of. This is a very excellent plan. Remember that some preferred pharmacies include Walgreens, Walmart, and Jewel Osco. Offering at Legal Prep is the PPO plan. For this plan, you will not need to choose a primary care physician and you do not need referrals. For day-to-day services like office visits or specialist visits, they will be covered under a $20 to $40 copay. For urgent care, that you will be responsible, that will be a deductible charge. There is a $500 deductible on this plan. And again, the worst case scenario, which is also called out-of-pocket maximum, is $1,000. This is also considered to be a platinum excellent plan. This plan is also on Blue Cross Blue Shield's largest PPO network. And remember that preferred pharmacies include Walgreens, Walmart, and Jewel Osco. Large increase that Legal Prep did receive this year. The medical contributions did change, so you want to make sure that you pay attention to the new premiums and elect the plan that is right for you. There are two networks offered at Legal Prep. You want to make sure that when you're looking at providers, you're looking up in the right network. Your HMO network is called Blue Advantage, and your PPO network is simply called PPO. Dental benefits offered at Legal Prep through Guardian. The first is called a DHMO. Just like an HMO, this dental HMO is copay based. However, please make sure that you find a dentist that accepts this plan. It's not a most commonly accepted plan. It does have good value. It is very affordable. However, just make sure that you find and connect with a doctor that acknowledges he accepts this plan. Separately, the dental PPO plan has a large network. When you're looking at providers, you can look up the Dental Guard Preferred Network. You would pay a $25 deductible for the calendar year. Preventative services would be covered at 100%. Basic services like cleanings and simple extractions would be covered at 80%. And major services like crowns would be covered at 50%. And that would be capped at $1,000 annual maximum. Anything over the $1,000 would be balance billed over to the member. Not increase for this year. Vision benefits. Providers, you want to make sure that you're looking up doctors in the Davis network. Your routine eye exam would be covered under a $10 copay. Materials would be covered under a $25 copay. Remember that you're eligible for frames every other year, so one pair for every 24 months at $150 allowance. And there's also a one pair of contact lenses per year, and that is also at $150 allowance. There's definitely more bang for your buck when you stay in network. When you go out of network, you have to submit your own claim, and in return, you will only get a small reimbursement check from Guardian, and it will not be anywhere near the benefit of an in-network cost. So it's always best to try to stay in network when possible. And there was a slight change in the vision contributions, but just barely. Review the life and disability benefits. Legal Prep offers every employee a $25,000 life and AD&D benefit. This means if you were to pass away, your beneficiaries would receive $25,000. In addition, if you were to pass away in an accident, the policy would pay twice. So this policy could potentially pay up to $50,000 to your beneficiaries. Please make sure you update your beneficiary information with the office, with the HR office. You do not need to wait until open enrollment to change your beneficiary information. You can do this at any time and update it as often as you wish. Please make sure that this is just always updated with your HR office. Guardian, there's also voluntary life and accidental death and dismemberment. If you need more additional life insurance than the $25,000 available for employees, you can buy up to $300,000 in life insurance in increments of $10,000. There is a guarantee issue amount of $100,000, meaning anything over that, you will be required to complete a statement of health. Spouses may elect up to $150,000 in life insurance. It is not to exceed 50% of the employee's amount. Also, the guarantee issue for spouses is $20,000. Anything over the $20,000 mark would require a statement of health. Children are eligible for life insurance in increments of $2,500. $5,000 up to no more than $10,000, and a statement of health will not be required for children. Also offers long-term disability through Guardian. If you become ill or suffer an injury that prevents you from working, this form of disability insurance replaces a portion of your income for a defined period of time. So in this case, this policy could potentially pay 60% of your pay for up to $6,000 a month. There is a pre-existing condition clause. You'll want to review your policy, and there is a 90-day elimination period before this policy would kick in. And again, this is 100% paid for by your employer. And I just want to mention that this is a very excellent benefit. Short-term insurance, short-term disability insurance, albeit it is popular, Um, most folks can depend on savings or family in the short term. If you were to become disabled for the long term, you'll really miss that income. So this value of 60% of your pay, up to $6,000 per month, and this benefit costs nothing to you. This is an excellent benefit. Congratulations. Also, an employee assistance program. This program is designed to help you with various life issues. There is unlimited telephonic counseling, and you can also get 3 face-to-face visits with a psychologist per year with this benefit. This would be separate from your medical insurance and would not have any deductibles or copays. The phone number is listed here. You can also visit the site and log on that way. This is a great free benefit to you. It is confidential, and it is also available to not just you, but everyone in your household. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Guardian also has online resources. Not only would you use that to look up dentist or vision providers, but you can also help keep track of your claims there, and look at all the other free services that are available to you. A flex spending account available to you through AmeriFlex. The the flex spending account maximum for 2024 is $3,050. So employees can use FSA dollars to pay for qualified medical expenses that may not be covered through your insurance. You can use these things for things like copays, deductibles, eyeglasses, orthodontia, which is not covered on your dental plan. And these would all be deducted from your paycheck pre-taxed and put into your flex spending account. Pending care flex spending account maximum for 2024 actually is not changing. It is actually staying at $5,000 again. That has been rolled over from the IRS for several years now. If you do enroll in the dependent care FSA, employee can use the dependent care money to reimburse for any employment-related expenses for you or your spouse. Some typical expenses that you can use this for is like daycare, whether it's to pay a babysitter or a daycare facility. Please note that if you are married and filing separately, the maximum changes for you to $2,500. But if you're married and filing jointly, the maximum allowance is $5,000. It's about FSA and how they work. Please note that FSA is a use it or lose it rule. You are allowed to roll over a small amount, but you want to be careful of how much you're putting into your FSA. There is also a 3-month, what's called a run-out period, to submit claims for 2023 in 2024. So you want to make sure that you submit all those end of the year charges within the first 3 months of 2024. You want to log into Easy Apps and make your elections by Wednesday, November 15th. Your next opportunity to make changes, remember, is next year at next open enrollment. If you do have a qualifying life event, remember that you have 30 days to notify HR, and then you're allowed to make changes to your plan throughout the year. Questions, please make sure to ask Melissa or reach out to us. Melissa can share our contact information. My name was Andrea, and it was a pleasure doing your video today. Have a great day.